story out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants?
Freddie Rubino here with That's What I'm Talking About, the podcast that goes over the top stories of the week that maybe you didn't see in the news because they weren't covered by the fake news, but we have a lot of fun with it. I have a special guest, a friend of mine. He is a great comedian, and he's been on movies, TV. He's got a list of credits longer than Oprah's grocery list. Jimmy Labriola. Jimmy, thank you for joining us today.
Freddie, it's an honor. All the people I know to ask me to be on. I'm glad to be here. It's going to take 10 minutes. Let me give you some of the credits I got. MasterCard. I used to be Benny on Home Improvement, a little show on
Home
ABC.
Improvement, one of my favorite characters was Benny on Home Improvement. Yeah. I loved you. And also in You Were the Mailman.
No.
In the Santa Claus.
I was the truck driver when the first one, the good one, not the one that the other three that sucked. The good one. I was the truck driver when the sled takes off. And we couldn't open the window, so it was all luck. I got an Academy Award for luck when he's asking me directions. It's all luck. It's a gift.
Well, I loved it, and I love you. And so before we get to this, we always do, to start this podcast, the disgraziata of the week. And usually it's political, and, because some people can't help being a disgraziata. So this week, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, the dyke. I know. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's a dyke. I know she plugs a dyke. She's like the little... So,
She got arrested in Holland for sticking a finger in a dyke. Anyway, folks, 30 years ago, that was big.
Yeah, that was big on the circuit.
One, 30 years ago, Rodney Dangerfield.
So, usually I really, really lace into the disgraziata of the week. But because it's Christmas, let me just tell you why she's the disgraziata. She took to X this week, and used to be Twitter, and spewed another hateful rant about Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that, and all she does is spew hatred. She's got this derangement syndrome, and she just can't stop herself. She was going off that Trump wants to put his name on the Kennedy Center. Who gives a shit? If that, during Christmas, if that is something that really sets you off and destroys your whole Christmas week, there's something really wrong with you.
Definitely.
So instead of really insulting her, which I'm going to insult her anyway, but instead of really insulting her for Christmas, I just want to tell you, Rosie, there are more important things in life than being obsessed with Donald Trump. And so just enjoy your life. You're rich. You're famous. You're half of a guy, which is nice. She moved. You don't even live in the United States anymore. You said, I'm going to move so he doesn't affect me. And he's still affecting. I don't know where she moved. Scotland?
Island.
Scotland Island?
No, Island. I can't even say it right. Island with all the Irish people there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think she opened up a cucumber farm there. Her and all her gay
Well,
friends.
I know the alcoholism's gone up 30% more since she's moved there.
Yes. So,
yeah.
I don't know what it is with her. Are you jealous? Are you jealous of Donald Trump? maybe he'll name something. Maybe he'll rename SeaWorld after you. You know, maybe Shamu's next kid will be named Rosie. So if you talk to him, maybe he can do something to stop your derangement. And please just take a lesson from Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner spent the last 10 years of his life on X 5 times a day, hateful and obsessed with this man. And what did it do? It made him not have time with his children, which he really stuck his neck out for, you know? And he really did. He really missed out on a lot of wonderful things with his family. So, Rosie, go back to your family. Just forget about Donald Trump. He's not your president anymore. You moved out of the country. Enjoy your life. Grow a bigger mustache, and just don't worry about it. You know. You know. Here's my advice to you, Rosie, and this is biblical. Don't worry about the splinter in Donald Trump's eye. Worry about the meatloaf in your eye.
That's very biblical.
They had meatloaf. I think the Last Supper was meatloaf.
Yes. Meatloaf Parmesan with, I think they had matzo soup to open it up with. Matzo ball soup.
And Judas had scarole with beans, and they went, "You gotta go. You're stinking the whole joint up, Judas."
And Jesus always picked the check up. I got to give him that. He's like, "Oh, your shekels are not good here. I got it."
That's when Judaism ended, when he picked up the check.
When he picked up the check. That was it.
So, Jimmy,
guys, the wine's on me. Don't worry about it. I got the wine. Relax.
I got the wine.
I got the wine. Take it easy. Yeah.
Bring some more water. I'll make it wine.
You got it. Don't worry. Don't tell nobody that. I want to make them think I'm buying it. But
Jimmy, you come across all this Trump derangement syndrome. You are Hollywood.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what's. You're right. They are miserabs, miserable bastards. They got everything you could dream of, but they got nothing. They're empty vessels that are full with hate. With a guy that they all kissed his ass years ago.
Right.
Go look at old tapes on The View. Oh, God, they love him.
Right.
And because how do you hate a guy that is successful, everything you want to be? And, you know, they talk about like his father gave him $10 billion. No, his father, whatever he got, he turned it. How many kids get a business and all and destroy it within a couple of years? This guy turned, whatever he got into an incredible business. He's turned the country around. And here he is. I got friends, I'm telling you.
What?
I got friends that are liberal. Well, they're not really. And they'll say, and they'll lose. When Biden was in, they lost like all their money in the 401ks.
Right.
But when Trump was in, they made money. I even had a friend. I didn't want to say his name. His son owns a gym, and he owns part of it in Florida, right? He literally said he hates Trump. But this is what he said. Thank God we got a Republican governor there, or we would have lost our business in Florida. But he hates Republicans. It's such a sickness. Here's a man that's all about America first. And
imagine that's no good. America first has become no good.
No, and you know what? I hope they play the tapes of when he did his speech and introduced the black kid with cancer and the parents that were there. That daughter was raped, 12 years old, and they sat in their hands.
Right. And
then they got Johnny the Pimp. They threw him out with the cane. The Pimp, I call him. Johnny the Pimp. They threw his ass out. And you know what? Play that tape to show how these people, that's the first time this ever happened.
Right.
The country's in better shape. We're well respected. And they hate him. So you know what? They got no life, Freddie. They're miserable, Fred. They're miserable.
The Democratic Party is pro-rape. No matter how you look at it.
They're out there fighting ICE that taking guys that rape, murder, and all this. Now, I like to see if one of them raped their kid, God forbid, or them, and all. You know, it's like the cops and God. Everybody hates them till you need them. Oh, God, help me.
Right.
Oh, God. Officer.
Where would these people
I'm sorry,
want
I
to
get all
tell you?
worked up because I want to go out there, and everyone, I just want to.
Easy now, easy. Everybody calm down now.
Hold on,
Where
I
were these
got to
people
take my Xanax. Hold on a minute. Let me say.
Where were these people when Italians were getting locked up? Where were they when they would say, nobody said release Uncle Vito?
No.
Nobody. You know who? The only guy I seen that got deported, remember the guy from the Jersey Housewives? He did something with real estate. He lied.
Oh, yeah. They deported him.
They deported him. And they were like,
deported him. Get out of the country. Right. But
because he was Italian.
Yeah. And you know what FBI stands for? Forever Bothering Italians.
There you go. And, and so these people have been pro-rape. And a lot of people, when I say that, a lot of people don't understand it, that when the border was open for 4 years,
right,
that there were more rapes every month at the border than has ever been recorded in the history of the world. So for every 1 or 2 months, there has been more rapes at the border than ever before, even in the world. Even when, like, Japan invaded China, the rape of Nanking, it was the worst rape event in the history. At the border, it was happening every 60 days.
And Fred, there's countries like Sweden and countries that never had none of this. The same thing. The rape is up wherever these people go, right? The rape is up and all that. That's
well,
what I don't understand.
if you're gonna rape, you go to Switzerland. Those girls are beautiful. You know?
Yeah, I can see that. I
Imagine going to Zimbabwe. Well, what am I gonna do? I'm out of business.
But I gotta say, rape, for women, is a horrible experience. It's horrible. It
should be the death penalty.
And exactly, they should cut that right off or inject something in there where it dies automatically. But you know something? What's really sad is these people. That's the people. These people are protest fighting ICE for. These guys ICE that put their life on the line every day. Every day. I know what they do. I own. I'm also a multimillionaire now. You know that, for I also own a security company, which would.
Okay, we're going to hold that thought. We'll go into commercial. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
People think they have options when searching for the best deals when they travel. But here's the shocking truth. 100% of the major travel agencies are owned by just 2 entities, Expedia and Booking Holdings. They claim to offer the lowest rates, but due to the hotel rate parity agreement, they all have the same pricing, limiting genuine competition. When you book through these sites, you act as your own travel agent, but the profits are going to organizations that don't support our patriot values. We cannot allow that to continue. So, we decided to make travel great again by starting a US-based travel membership platform, mypatriottravel.com. We are patriots helping patriots. Together, we can disrupt the travel industry by not spending our hard-earned dollars supporting the radical left. For just $29.99 per month, you gain access to true wholesale rates on travel, saving you on average 35% and up to 65%. Book as often as you like, with no limits. Keep your hard-earned dollars in your pocket and spend them on things you need and want to support. Go to mypatriottravel.com/TAFW and grab your membership today. mypatriottravel.com/TAFW, making travel great again.
Hey fellow patriots, it's Cindy Gross here, host of Right for America from your favorite place, the America First Warehouse. You've seen me show on my show so many products from this country's #1 most patriotic manufacturer with close to 400 products. You need to exchange the products you use in your house to this company and make your dollars count in our country.
I'm sure you guys remember the platinum single, Justice for All, with Donald Trump and the J6 Prison Choir. Well, get ready for round 2. We're coming out with Anthem of the Free with High Res and the J6 Prison Choir. It's coming out now. It's pre-sale until December 19th when it drops. Get yours on all platforms, Google Play, Apple iTunes. Get it. It's going to be hot.
It's me, Joe the Box, the America First Warehouse, most patriotic venue in all the land.
The America First Warehouse, a beacon for all to see, a symbol of unity. For the patriots of America, we stand tall and free. In the America First Warehouse, where our hearts will always be.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About with Jimmy Labriola, great actor, great comedian, and we've been talking about all the issues about Rosie O'Donnell and things like that. You said your friend lives in Florida. He was thanking God for the Republicans, and let me tell you,
they
I
own
love
a gym.
Florida.
By the way, his son is a Republican and is mayor. And he goes, thank God we had a Republican. And I said, man, do you hear yourself? What did you just say? Did you hear yourself? But there's such, you know what? I could get crazy with this.
I love Florida. You go down there, you could just go in the store, buy a gun. As soon as I got there, I bought 2 guns.
Listen, I live in Arizona now, and I own a security company. I got more guns. You ever need one, let me know. I got more guns. I got bazookas. Tomorrow, I'll have the CIA over here now at my house tomorrow.
I bought a gun and a shovel, because you know Italians, you give us a gun, we're going to need a shovel very soon.
Oh, without a doubt. And line, too. Home Depot's got a big line sale this Christmas, just so you know. And if you buy 20 pounds of line, you get a free shovel. Nice. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah,
I like that.
I love Italians.
Now, speaking of Christmas, there's been a lot of things in the news with Christmas that a lot of the Muslim communities are doing some nasty shit. Like, let's say, at the mall with the Christmas tree lightings and stuff. I gotta say, the Jews have been very nice about Christmas for 200 years in this country.
All my Jewish friends celebrated Christmas.
You never hear a peep out of them at Christmas. I tell you what, I gotta take my hat off to all the Jews. The Jews, you never appreciated them till you got Muslims, and then you're like, holy shit, give me the Jews back.
Yeah.
They're disrupting the Christmas tree lighting. They're breaking statues and crucifixes in front of things. I mean, you know what? This is the problem now. These people will not assimilate. So, like the Jews were like, go have your Christmas. I'll sell you anything you want. You need more gifts? Come to my store. You buy the gifts. I think the Jews invented Christmas.
Look at of course they did. And then they get a holiday, they get 8 gifts. They got 8 days instead of 1 day. They're like, we'll send the sale, an 8-day sale. But now they got this other Mamalou. How did they vote in a Muslim in England, in London, who now he's over there, they're having a beautiful Christmas festation, and he says it's racist, and he's trying to put the kibosh on that.
That's what they do.
Freddie, we grew up in a time in New York, and my neighbor, these people did stuff like that. We beat the crap out of them ourselves. You know what? Even the Jews, you never bought the Orthodox Jews in Brooklyn. You went in there, they beat the crap out of you. You know what I mean? You got to bring the JDL back, and we got to get out there and start smacking these people. And then you got no laws. You know, nobody goes to jail. Listen, you could put the Marines down in the subway and all. And let me tell you, all they're going to do is go in and out, in and out. It does nothing. Right. You got to change the law. You got to have bail.
The Jews would come, they would hit you with a baseball bat and then give you a lawyer's number saying, here, if you want to
the Jews started the mob, really. And then they said, you know what? What are we doing all this work? Give it to the Italians. Let them do the hard work.
I think what happens is now that's the mall Santa needs Italian elves. He needs Vito the elf. He needs Luigi the elf. You want to get in and see Santa? I know a guy. We'll go in the
Santa's got to make some quick. Look, he's Saint Nick. We knew who he was in the name. The truck came in Christmas Eve. We got what we got. off St. Nick's truck.
Right.
And, you know, it's just people need to, we got to start, listen, the government's not doing it. I can't believe that's my New York I grew up in. I
No,
just
it
can't
isn't.
believe it.
It's
I
gone.
can't believe what Giuliani straightened it out. The other guy kept it. As soon as the other moron won it, like this, now you got to, people forget 9/11.
Yes, they do.
9/11, and they voted in the city that they destroyed. They voted in a Muslim that hates Jews from the land to the sea. You know what I mean? A communist. Bernie Mamaluke, and the other one there, the bartender. What's her name there? AOC.
AOC, yeah.
DC, whatever she is.
Yeah.
An absolute moron. The woman.
100% I agree.
Absolute
and let me tell you, there's nothing more
moron.
Italian than Santa. Because you go looking for Santa, you go, where's Santa Claus? Oh, it's St. Nick.
Oh,
where's
we
St.
don't know.
Nick? No, it's Old Saint. He's got 3 aliases. You never know. Where does he live? The North Pole. Where? Never mind where he lives. We'll tell you where he lives. That's Italian. Santa's as Italian as it gets. I
You
love
better
that.
believe, I miss the old days, waking up at Christmas and having a foot in my stocking, you know, things like that. You know what I mean? We used to.
You got a pinky ring with a pinky still in it.
Exactly. I mean, you don't get gifts like that no more, you know? We used to sit around and roast marshmallows and have a nice fire going. And we didn't have a fireplace. We just lit a little fire in the living room. You know, I mean, you know, the holidays are different now. And they forget
are.
about. We got to remember who the holidays for. Jesus Christ! Thank
That's
God we
right.
say Merry Christmas again. You know what I mean? I mean, how could you, Fred? I got to say that, and I'll shut. You get a guy in there. To me, he's one of the greatest presidents we've ever had. And I'm a Reagan guy. I love Reagan, but I think he's the Reagan of our time. Actually, I think he's even a little better.
I think he's the
I
greatest
think-
president this country has ever had,
Yes.
even more than George Washington.
Yes, better teeth. Better teeth.
Better teeth and better wives.
Yes. That's true. I saw Martha Washington. Nice lady,
Yeah,
but ooh,
yeah.
Madonna me.
I tell you what, when Michelle Obama is better looking than you, you've hit rock bottom.
That's bad. Nah, but you know, I hear different things about him.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
Michelle
listen,
Obama,
I'm
I
not
hear different
deranged.
things about him.
I'm not deranged. There were certain things I liked that Obama did. He bombed Bin Laden. He killed him. Okay, I could say without being deranged, I like that he did that. These liberals will never say one good thing about Trump. Trump is stopping drugs coming in so your kids don't die from an overdose. Oh, he's full of shit. Oh,
I know.
Trump is lowering gas prices. I don't give a shit. They're deranged. They're mentally deranged.
He can cure cancer, and they go, "Who is he to stop me from my cancer?" Who is he? But I got to tell you, Obama's husband, Michelle.
Yes.
You know,
Big Mike.
good guy. Good guy, though.
guy.
I hear a lot of things. She could be all right. He could be all right or not. It depends on what, you know.
I tell you, she's not that bad looking after she shaves. You know?
talk about he. It's a.
Yeah, after he
Oh,
shaves.
you're respecting. You're calling her she. I understand that.
Yeah, it depends. You know, before
She.
she shaves, she's a he. She's got
Yes.
the beard. She's got the thing. You know. So and then, she's so feminine. So feminine.
Yeah,
What?
I know. First time I was ever proud of my country. Gee, thanks. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, sweetheart. Yeah.
It's tough
I mean-
on her to have 4 houses worth $20 million each.
Well, you know what? I want to get. First of all, I got 2 words. Straighten everything out. Term limits.
100%. Yes.
Term limits.
Right.
I want a job, Fred, where you go and you start with maybe 160,000, 180,000, even 230,000 a year, and in 10 years you're worth $100 million.
Even Gotti was only worth $20 million.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where do you get this job? You know what I mean? And then you stay until it was never meant for that, by the way. People don't know their history. It was more like a part-time job, Congress and all that.
Right.
And now you get, what's her name? Pelosi, a disgrace to the Italian people. She's a disgrace.
Complete, and her husband's picking up gay guys at a bar, bringing them home, and getting hammered by them. And we're supposed to say, "Oh, the poor guy."
It's the
Poor
truth.
guy. Stop
But
picking up homos.
But tell me the truth. If she was your wife, you would pick up a gay guy? Come on.
But she's got big tits. I've said this before.
Yeah, they're down to their knees now, but you know.
Hey, you know.
But-
Just don't look up.
But but I don't understand. I don't get people. That other, who's the black lady there that looks like she died in 1989? Her face droops and.
Oh yeah.
You get all these
Maxine
people.
Waters.
Yeah, Maxine. She looks like dead water. You know.
She looks like the New York City subway map.
Yeah. You know what gets me? They all get richer, and the counties they're in charge of get poorer.
Right.
And they gotta. I hope these people get smart because
never
they
get
want
smart.
them. No, they want them down, and they get richer. Like Pelosi. Look at San Francisco. When I first went there in the '80s, my God, it was like a movie set. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Most beautiful city in the world. And now you go there, forget about it. You got to be a machine gun to go there. It's a disgrace. It shows you. It's right in front of you, people. Look. The cities they control. Look what happened. Imagine like this moron in California.
Right.
Newscomb, right?
Yeah.
Newscomb, right. I mean, the guy is like, everywhere he's gone, destruction. San Francisco, destroyed.
How do you destroy San Francisco? It was the most beautiful town. This is the only
And who
place.
keeps the gays are the cleanest people on earth. They keep the place
gays
nice
made it
and everything.
beautiful. You want to see a beautiful place? Go in a gator. They decorated it. The houses are beautiful. Now people are shitting in the streets. And they're not, and the gays are trying to make it nice. They put a little candle in the shit. They make it, they put a little tinsel, a little shit tree, but they can't anymore. The gays have been overwhelmed there. They can't even decorate the shit.
Well, I got to give a shout out to John Maroney. Had one of the funniest lines years ago when he said, I don't understand it. Mexico, a country full of millions of cleaning women, and the place looks like shit.
I love John Mulrooney's humor. I never saw him, but I saw Vic's routine, so I know all of
Anybody,
Mulrooney's stuff.
anybody you didn't see that you haven't seen, like Maya or anybody, go see Vic. Oh, hold on one second, Fred. Hey, did you get the bread and milk? All right, thanks, Fred. There's a might snow here in Arizona.
I'm a big fan of Mulrooney, and I never saw him, but I saw.
No, go see Vic. You'll see him. You'll see Joey Cola. You'll see Richie Manavini. Who else you want to see? George Carlin, Pat
Anybody.
Cooper.
The best
Anybody.
of the
That's,
best.
that was the man of 1,000 faces. He's the man of 1,000 acts. Yeah.
So yeah, these places have been so beaten down and so run down, and you can't tell me that these people were duly elected. These elections were fixed from the beginning.
100%.
There's no way these people have been constantly voted in. No way in the world.
No, it's well. Praise God for the Supreme Court now. They're going through this now. If they vote this in, it's ridiculous that we go on ethnic groups mapping it out. That's not constitutional. It's ridiculous. And they're gonna, when they do away with that, we pick up 30 seats automatically.
Right.
And they're gonna do away with it because it's un-American. It's ridiculous.
Guys, how many times till commercial? How many seconds? Oh, we're in commercial. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
If it doesn't stretch like it used to, your paycheck feels lighter and your savings aren't growing. The culprits? Inflation and increased money supply. They've both been quietly eating away at your purchasing power for years. Today, the dollar's value has dropped significantly. You feel it every time you spend money on goods and services. Back in 1965, $1 or an ounce of silver could buy you a gallon of milk. Fast forward to today. That same dollar barely buys a couple of coffee creamers, while an ounce of silver would get you 8 gallons of milk. Gold and silver have held their value for centuries. If you had 2,500 ounces of silver back in 1965, you could buy a brand new Ford Mustang. Today, 2,500 ounces of silver would buy you 2 Mustangs. Similarly, in the year 2000, 628 ounces of gold would buy a new $170,000 home. Today, 628 ounces would buy you a $2,500,000 home. The problem? 95% of Americans don't own physical gold or silver. They think it's too complicated and too expensive, but it doesn't have to be. We offer a membership program that allows you to buy gold or silver with as little as $1. You can buy fractional amounts, safely vault them, or have them delivered to your doorstep. And you can liquidate them whenever you want, at the highest buyback price in the industry. Ready to protect your wealth and keep your purchasing power? Scan the QR code or go to tafw.soundmoney.com to learn more.
All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
It's me, Joe the Box, and I'm John the Blanket with the America First Podcast. That's what I'm talking about. The Fred Rubino Podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse.
Welcome to Right for America. Issues that unite, don't ignite.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to the Patriots Podcast. Good evening, everyone. We live stream every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. right here from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in all the land.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the On the Right Side podcast here at the America First Warehouse in Long Island, New York.
Welcome to Liberty's Cage, the podcast tearing down the walls of America's broken justice system.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Downey Jr. Podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
We are back with Jimmy Labriola at That's What I'm Talking About. This is coming to you from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. We are going over another top story we're going to throw at you, Jimmy. This is a new headline. This week it said that there's a new eating disorder called orthorexia. Orthorexia is on the rise, and they say it's an obsession with only wanting to eat healthy foods. People are obsessed. They will not eat anything. They are obsessed with healthy foods. And the nutritionists and other people in the industry are saying that it can lead to nutritional deficiencies because when they exclude things like carbs and gluten, even though they're not adverse to eating it, they're doing it for no reason because they just want to be healthy. And they say it's leading to mental health problems and social isolation. Of course, social isolation. Ever go out with the person, you go to a steakhouse, do you have greens? Do you have organic greens? Get the fuck out of here and have a steak. Who invited this piece of shit? Nobody likes the healthy living guy, you know?
What's the name of it again, Fred, when you first said it?
Orthorexia.
Honest to God, my first thought was it was people that stick food up their ass and chew that way. I honest to God, that's what it sounded like.
Those are called homosexuals, Jimmy.
Oh, okay. I remember one comic said, I don't get that whole gay thing. To me, it's like shitting backwards. But,
So this is what they're doing. So a lot of times when people don't eat certain foods, they get these deficiencies. But life is short. Eat whatever you want to eat. Stop being obsessed. People are obsessed with things. They're obsessed with Trump. I have to eat. This is what happens to me in Florida. I'm sitting down having my coffee. Okay, a guy comes over. He's 78 years old. I take my bike 80 miles. I jog 20. I play 4 hours of pickleball. You know what I tell him? Sit the fuck down already. Nobody wants you like this.
Who gives a shit? My grandfather was 96. He ate whatever he wanted. He smoked cigars. Here's a fact. Talk about eating. Eat whatever you like because the inventor of the treadmill died at age 54. Okay? We got the inventor of gymnastics died at age 57.
Oh.
It's the facts. The world's bodybuilding champion died at age 41. Okay? The first footballer in the world, what is his name here? Mara Dara, whatever, they died at 60. And then on the other side, we got the KFC inventor, the Colonel, 94 years old.
Yeah, baby.
All right. The inventor of Nutella. Who
Right.
loves Nutella? He died at 88.
Wow.
Okay. The inventor of Hennessy died at 98.
A black
How
guy
did
killed
doctors
him. I
come
bet you
to
a
the-
black guy killed him.
So this is it.
They love
So
that.
it says,
Hennessy.
how did the doctors come to the conclusion that exercise prolongs life when the rabbit is always jumping, but it lives for around 2 years, and the turtle that doesn't exercise at all lives over 200 years? So rest, chill, eat, drink, and enjoy.
I agree.
I
And
close
you know
my
what?
case.
I saw.
And that's the facts. Those are facts.
That's a fact. They say women live longer than men because they don't do a lot of physical activity. And that's why
Exactly.
they say the guy goes out to work all day, he dies at 70. The woman's home all day, she lives to 95. So, and usually men die earlier because we want to. We got to get away from them. We can't be with them anymore. We want to die after marriage.
Yeah. How do I spell marriage? ROLAIDS. Right. Very big 40 years ago when I used that. Very
Big. That was big. That
Big.
Rolaids wasn't even invented yet.
The big one. Yeah.
But yeah, people are obsessed with this food bullshit.
It's,
And
yeah,
like you
you're
said-
right.
And you know what? Trump said the same thing. They asked Trump, do you exercise a lot? He goes, you know what? I always heard, and this is how I live my life. After a certain age, stop exercising, relax, and stop making your heart. That's old. Your heart's old now. It's not
Right.
like it's 25 years old. I'm going to show you. You know, your heart says, all right, take it easy. I'm going. I'm stopping now.
You know what's the truth? You know what my mother always said? Stress will kill you.
Right.
It's all the worrying about, I got to eat this. I got to do. It's the worrying. Listen, we're the most blessed country on earth, and we got the highest mental illness, which was so. It's worry, worry, worry. Eat what you want, like my grandfather. All the Labriolas, 90-something years old. The next generation, they got married. They worried about everything. They die in their late 70s.
That's right.
You're right. There's a point where you worked your ass off to get where you are. Now you sit back and do nothing. You put your feet up. There's who defines this success? You know what I mean? Success is a personal thing. Right. And I like to do nothing now. I found out I'm pretty good at it.
I'm definitely good at it. I tell you what, the two biggest killers of Italians is stress and bookies. The bookie is just filled.
Well, Italians are neurotics because we eat all that pasta. We're carved up. You know what I mean? You go to Italy, they all want to kill each other. They drive cars this big, and they're like, they want to whack each other out because we're all high strung. All we eat is carb, bread, pasta.
Right. Our recreation is gambling.
Yeah,
that's what we do. We
Nothing
sit
wrong
down
with
and
that.
we say, "Give me $500 on the Cowboys. Give me $500 on the." That's it. That's our recreation. We sit, we have a glass of wine, a cigar, and we watch it.
One thing about you, Fred, everything I watch you in, you always have a mild tone to you, which I love. You know what I mean? It's the truth, though. You're funny, but you do. You can tell that whatever you do, you're enjoying it, and you're having fun doing it.
Except this interview.
Not like somebody else. Hold on a minute. You got the bread? You said you got the bread and milk. All right, I'll go get it. Let me finish this. Yeah, Bill, we got a great director here, Bill.
Bill, he used to work on podcasts.
Yeah, good guy though. But Freddie, one thing, he hides the handicap. But
you got to relax. You got to just do that. That's why when Italians, we go visit you in the hospital, we don't care if you're okay. We're looking to bet the number. What room is it? 327. Give me 320. Wheel it, box it, parlay it, turn it around. That's what we don't give a shit. He died. What time did he die? 10:74, 10:14. Give me 10:14. Wheel it, box it.
That was my brother. Wins. My brother gambled. He's 14 years older than me. Gamble on everything. He 2 cockroaches. Which one you got, Jimmy? That's one or the other one. My brother, though, there could be one horse in the race. I'm not kidding you, Fred.
And he'd lose.
He bet on it. The horse just before would drop dead of a heart attack. And then he used to come see me in Vegas at the casinos. He goes, "Nah, don't worry, I got my free room." I said, "Oh, the one you lost $6,000 last night? Did you have your $1,200 free buffet, Bobby?"
My friend used to say that. He goes, "Do you know that the guy that gives me a free room?" I go, "Free room? You dropped 10 grand last weekend, you schmuck."
When we filmed at the Borgata, my show, Night of 1,000 Guidos.
Yes.
I swear to God, it was a busy week that week. Like the fight, this was on. It's like, and we sold out. I filmed 2 shows. So my brother, I said, "Bobby, I got an extra room." No, my friend, I'm getting comped the suite.
I get
tomorrow.
comped.
Don't
They
worry
love
about
me here.
I'm not kidding you. Now I had 5 guys on the show. I will marry, everybody. And what do I get the phone call in my room? "Jimmy, yeah, me and my wife at the beach. We're gonna come to your room and take a shower." I said, "Bobby, what do you mean take a shower? You told me you got a suite." "Well, the guy didn't come through." So I told him no. So my friends had to tell him no. So he's down. I opened for the Doobie Brothers, right?
Right.
I had a limousine bigger than all. They picked me up in like Baltimore, whatever. I'm coming there. Who's waiting? He's there already. He's got the look like that. All right, 3 seconds. I hear you, Bill. All right, do me a favor.
We will be back in 3 minutes after these commercials. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you got to come back. This show is this is the place where we talk truth over here. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
You've worked hard and saved, but inflation and increased money supply are eroding your buying power. Protect and grow your wealth with physical gold and silver. Sound Money. With a Sound Money wallet, your wealth stays in your control. Buy fractionally, vault securely, ship directly, and instantly liquidate your gold and silver at the highest buyback price in the industry. Real money, real ownership. Visit tafwsoundmoney.info or scan the QR code and start securing your financial future today.
The America First Ultra Mega Store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA Store.
At the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
Corporate transfer, fine professional, moving and storage, and inventory management.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed because there was nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
We are back with That's What I'm Talking About, the podcast that goes over top stories that you haven't seen in the news. We are with world famous Jimmy Labriola, a regular riot. Jimmy, please promise me you'll come back on again.
I am honored to be here. I haven't had this much fun since I talked to Bill about 10 minutes ago. No,
I promise you, Bill won't be here the next time.
I am having a great I will come anytime you ask.
Thank
and
you.
I mean that. And everybody out there, definitely support my buddy Fred, because he's the real deal. He's one of the funniest comics out there. Except there's another guy, though, that this guy, you want to see like 35 comics all in one show.
Night of 1,000 comics.
Yeah, Night of 1,000 comics. Go see my buddy there. And but he does it bad, though. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Well, we have another. This is a crazy story, Jimmy. It's from People Magazine, and it says that there was a man who was arrested in Germany. He posted an ad in the paper seeking a man to kill and eat. This was his ad. I am requesting a man so I could kill him and eat him. And someone responded. Now, let me get this out.
Wait a minute. Is this true?
This is true. All of these are true headlines.
What's he paying?
So these two men met online because he says, meet me online. And this is what, so the guy responded. And he says that they signed a written agreement that it was okay so that you could kill him and eat him to fulfill his sexual fantasies. See, now this is what the internet is for, you know?
Wow.
Rosie O'Donnell could learn from this. She can eat people now. You know, this is what she's always wanted.
Well, if this guy can hook her in, he's good for a good couple years for food.
So in the ad, it says he's seeking well-built male for slaughter and consumption. This is Germany, man.
This is real. I mean, this guy.
This is real.
Put this in, and somebody responded.
Gig. Who books this gig? I want to know who books that.
Tony Camacho.
So he wants a fit male. So if you're out of shape, don't think
bother
he's
them.
gonna just eat you. No, you're out. Imagine getting rejected from a murderer who wants to eat you. You're not good enough. I'm not good enough to be murdered.
I tell him, listen, could you give me 3 months? I'm going to get the surgery. I'll drop a quick 60.
I get on the treadmill, I swear, you could.
And no cops, nothing. You know what's funny about Germany? I'm actually like a star there because Germany, Home Improvement is like #1 show there for years.
Wow.
And they still run it. And I saw me, if you go on YouTube, the guy dubbing me a German was funnier than me, Fred. Honest to God. It was hysterical. But I can't believe
he hated Bill.
Oh. I'm trying to think of somebody I would send there that I can't stand, you know. But I can't believe, have the cops, Fred, or anybody in Germany
the guy was arrested. So
okay.
In Germany, there's a law called killing on demand. It's a killing. So if you just go out and murder someone,
right,
you get like 20 years. But if someone says, hey, I want you to kill me, like I'm sick, you know, kill me, put me out of my misery. So it's called a killing on demand law. It's only like 3 to 5 years. So this guy got locked up and he got a lawyer and he goes, wait a minute, this is killing on demand.
Right.
The guy answered the call. This is how it went down. The guy came over the house. He drugged him. The guy, consensually. The guy
It helps. It helps.
Yeah, it helps. You know, you smoke a little weed and you eat my fucking genitals. You know, so
at first it's feeling good and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
So he's drunk, he's high. They cut off his genitals and they both were eating the genitals until the guy died from losing too much blood. And
you gotta be kidding me.
This is it.
The same guy's eating this guy.
They sat in the bathtub. He says, okay, you could kill and eat me now, but I want to do it too. So he cut off his genitals and they both started eating. And then the guy, you know how it gets when you're eating genitals. You fall asleep.
Yeah.
You get tired.
Yeah. That's true. My cousin James Lala, he was a little, you know, we always know he was different than the other kids. He was the only one sitting on Santa's lap face down.
I don't. I just don't
It was July.
understand where the world has gone. And now the lawyer is saying, "Hey, look, Germany has this law. This was consensual killing," and so I'm sure there's a recipe out there for genitals.
Well, you're a cook. You have a great cooking show. What would you call it? What would you like? What special would you have that day, for instance?
It would be probably brajol. It would be a nice a nice cock and balls brajol with a light Chianti.
It's the fava beans. Oh my God! I can just see you on your cooking show. Oh my God! Tonight we got a spec beautiful from Germany.
Live from Germany. That's what I'm talking about.
But how bad do you got to be? I think the guy going there is even crazier than the guy wants to eat you.
Of
that
course.
You go, because you're not even making no money or nothing. And you know, it's like people that kill themselves. They jump off a freaking bridge or a 30-story building. Take 4,000 pills, go to sleep. I don't get that. But to say, yeah, all right, what are you going to start? On a tip? You work your way up. Well, you're going underneath the ball, come up this way. What are you doing? So the guy died. So the guy literally died.
The guy died, and the guy went away for murder. And he goes, wait a minute, this was consensual. He even signed a contract saying it's okay for him to kill and eat me. So, you know, that's the way
So that
Germany
means
is.
instead
Germany's good at killing people.
So the mob should be reading this, because you're going to whack somebody, buy him a ticket to Germany, you do 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So this guy's trying to get the law. So instead of 20, he does like 3 to 5 years. He's out.
You know, there's no future in that relationship, you know?
No. And he's thinking, I get out 3 to 5. By then, the way Germany and Europe's going, it might be legal. I get no time.
Listen, that is so twisted, that story. But I'm going to get to the last story. A woman in Florida kills 2 ex-husbands hours apart. She showed up at the ex-husband's door with like a DoorDash saying it's Panera. Panera. First of all, I don't answer the door for Panera.
No.
A pizza?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Panera, $80 for half a sandwich. Yeah. That's how I got this way, eating a half a sandwich, $82.
So this asshole opens the door, she shoots him.
Wow. This the same day, Fred? She did this all in the same day?
Well, they didn't know. They just said that she showed up and she shot her ex-husband. So they were like, okay. So then they took her in. They were like, you know, you killed your ex-husband. What did you have against him? And then they looked into it and they go, you know, she has 2 ex-husbands. One's in Tampa. Let's check on him. They go. Immorta. She fucking got him first.
Wow.
She's an overachiever.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's sick. Fred, you got a number? But,
you know, if you're not going to eat his genitals, then why even go? You know?
This was in Florida. What state was this in?
Florida.
All right, so she'll do time. If this was like Portland or something, she'll be out in like a week. And then they'll blame the husband. Somehow it was the husband.
Yeah,
and then
he used
Trump,
to
and then it'll
criticize
fall
me.
that, you know what? It's Trump. Ever since Trump got elected, she killed the first husband. And then Biden got elected. She took a little sabbatical. Trump got elected again, and she killed the second husband. It's Trump.
She'll probably sue Panera.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Panera. But it's always Trump's fault.
Right.
You know. But
That's their syndrome. But let me tell you, I'll answer for pizza. I've even had people come to my house and say, did you order a pizza? And I go, no, you got the wrong address. But come here. Here's $20. Leave the pizza.
My house, they're afraid to come. You know, like I said, I own a security. I got cameras, and I got an acre and a quarter here. I'm out in Arizona. We all got guns. You get on this block, you're not getting off. You know what I mean? Who's showing you, hey, look, I got a new bazooka last week. But I got more signs and cameras all over. You could see they're like this. And then I got the thing that talks. And Fred, I got to show you a picture of my front door. It's wooden doors, but it has like metal bars on it, and you can open it, and you look out like that. So this way, if somebody's there, just pop them right
It's like a speakeasy. Where do you live?
Like a speakeasy, yeah, right. It's got the glass, but you open it up, and then I could talk too. So I always go, I give them the Brooklyn. I go, yeah, can I help you? Yeah, just leave it there. Leave it over there. All right, goodbye.
See, if this guy had that little door, she could have just put the Panera through, and he'd be
could have put the
alive
Panera
today.
right through. He would have won. Hello, who is it? Pete. Just like what's his name got in Vegas, right in the eye. Boom.
You know, Panera is like when there's nothing else open and you're starving and you go, gee, now I got to eat a Panera. That's the way. Anytime I ever ate a Panera, it was like, you know how bad things are today? I had to eat a Panera.
I mean, Panera is like for anorexic people. I can't believe it. And like I said, the sandwiches, I said, where's the other half? No, we just serve half here. You know what reminds me of? May he rest in peace, Frank D'Amico. Remember Frank D'Amico had the funniest line? He talked like this and he had the rough voice. He was like, when he was on a good weight, he was 550, you know, on a good weight. But one time he says, I'm at one of these fancy restaurants, and the waiter comes over, he goes, excuse me, sir, how'd you find your steak? He said, by accident, I moved to French fries.
I love that.
Frank was the best. And everything was about him and his girlfriend. Frank D'Amico's act, you know, and you saw him, and he go, yeah, I remember we go to the park, and I'd feed the pigeons to her.
Well, that's the difference between New York and Florida. In Florida, she killed these guys. You'll never see her again. That's it. In New York, this person shot somebody else. He has 200 priors. What? And they let these maniacs out on the street.
No. I cannot believe my New York, what's going on. I can't believe it. I'll tell you the truth. And you know what? It's like when the boys were there, they took care of the neighborhoods. Right. It's like Vegas. Look what happens when the court. I live by a motto in both businesses. In my career in this, my uncle taught me, pigs get fatter, hogs get slaughtered.
Oh, my father used to say that all the time.
Yeah. Pigs get fatter, and look at Vegas as the proof of it. Yep. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I just hope people get smart. Learn. If you knew, I read a book just recently from O'Reilly, from every president, from Washington up. Listen, if it wasn't for the Republicans that freed and fought for the slaveries, to get rid of slavery, where the Democrats want to keep you on the plantation. And I'm glad that a lot of most of my company is African-American. You know what? I hope they get smart and realize these people want them down and afraid. And they've been doing it. They wanted the slaves. The Republicans freed the slaves. Read your history. You know, if you're black, Hispanic, you should never. First of all, they're not Democrats. They're socialist, communist.
That's
people.
what it is. You know,
learn your
there
history.
are no more Democrats. It's all socialism now.
And you know what? Who I like is this guy that had the thing in his head there and all that from Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
remember he's the senator. Everybody, this guy's not. He's more of a Republican than. You know,
there's nothing like a crazy Jew. I can tell you, you could have a crazy Italian, a crazy mother, but a crazy Jew, there's nothing like it.
And they're good people. I've been to Israel already. Let me tell you, these people, the people are surrounded by millions and millions of people every day. All they think about is, how can we kill a Jew today?
I don't stand with Israel, but I'll sit with them because I got a bad back. Jimmy, where can they see you on social media? Anybody?
I tell you the truth, don't even bother looking.
Don't look for me. I won't look for you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't need the money or the looks. No, but I guess my old website, if it's still up.
If the feds didn't take it down, I'm on FredRubino.com. Jimmy will be back with me, hopefully either next week or the week after.
Anytime, Freddie. I'll be here anytime. My email is hahajim@aol.com if you want to write something. But write nice stuff because I'll find you. I will find you. Yeah. And I will kill you.
And you won't eat their genitals like other people will.
Well,
guys, how much time?
I'm very open-minded guy. I'll be honest.
We're in overtime. Thank you for being here.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Happy Hanukkah to all my Muslim friends.
Trump, use me. I want to be your ambassador of humor. Did that go quick?